And he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Still better here on this drive. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Incomplete.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great, but you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
And here's Taylor on the return.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati set to take over once again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I heard you.
All right.
Wills in a lot of ways because
all right, dude. Now you can hear me. See Cash, Jace, no name. That is me. Oh, look at him over there. He's number 16. Look how tall that fat boy is. Watch this. We'll hit him with that. Boom. That's me right there. Tall boy. Were you watching? What's good, guys?
If that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, the offense can go for
Who watching?
And Mixon going to have a Bengals first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. He lets
Hold
this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I've got a good friend in football. Predictive history.
Hold up. Yeah, I'm going to instant replay this to make sure if this is out of bounds or not. This is number 16. Throws it wide open. See? He caught that inbounds. Jace, if you can see this, is this inbounds?
2 touchdowns.
He caught that
understand
inbound.
Why they tried to find him again.
Doesn't make
Weren't
sense.
able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And he comes back with
down.
one complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 30. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Touchdown.
Touchdown! A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bengals are able to widen their lead here in this first half. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Zero people watching.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you got no shot then. Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. They go with Chubb on second down. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down in the third. And a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Here's Watson.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the
big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Getting it to him in space, pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he stopped immediately there.
Thank you.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left.
Hey guys, it's me.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep the
target, that's complete. Touchdown.
Ooh, Walter, let's go.
A great play there.
Hey guys, look at me. Oh yeah.
First half touchdowns. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Let's see how many TDs
The Bengals going to use the second of their time.
I don't even know how to check it. Hold on.
As they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
1, 2. Hey guys, should I do me again? Should I do this? Should I do number 16? Yeah? Alright.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
Right. Okay, cool.
And connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good
pass.
Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And the Bengals have recovered it. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Huh?
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line.
He's
letting
good.
It go the required 10
36-3.
yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
And now a throw on first
Butterfinger.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
right in the bread
nailed it
basket.
pretty well, you know.
Got to catch that.
He's got to throw it better.
Right in
Got
the
to
bread
get more
basket.
help. Obviously, one that should have been
Could've
caught.
caught that.
They got to find a way to bring
right in
those,
his bread
those two
basket.
elements
Come on,
together
buddy.
so they can make some progress in this one.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts
31.
as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. You had him.
They caught him here.
Give it to him. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
And he missed
Go.
it. It's no
Well.
good. And they will remain well behind.
Wow.
And now,
Should have had that.
as I see it, first,
They
you missed
missed
the
it,
kick,
though.
which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with
missed
great
it.
field position and enough
And
time
then
to
number
maybe
16
get
again.
downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Bro,
The Bengals drive about to
you got
get going.
drip. I've
And
only
with
been
decent
throwing
starting
it.
field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. And he knocks
Come on,
the ball
16.
away, and it falls incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when
Yeah,
this drive
Jay's
is
the only
over.
one watching.
2nd and
I'm
10.
good, though.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Where am I at?
Secondary's
Why
really
am I
struggled
not
today,
on
but
the
that's a little
team?
bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And all the
Yep.
way inside
Ankles.
the 15 before they drop.
No, ankle just snapped like pig legs. Whoa.
So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City. There you have it. Halftime
Get the ball
quickly
back.
over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
3 TDs.
So the Bengal offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter.
See how many more we can get him. Give him another one.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10.
Give him at least
their own
like 6 TDs
26.
again.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that.
Touchdown from the bread basket.
Plain and simple. That's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his
Think he got
rhythm is just
confused?
off?
I
He's
don't
got
know.
thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Now, meanwhile,
Okay,
here's
you
a
don't
2nd
catch-
down throw that's knocked
If
away.
you don't catch this,
Incomplete.
I do it every single
Series for the
time to you
passing
in your
game.
bread
Things
basket.
just aren't clicking.
Better
Hopefully they
catch it.
come through on this play and get this series back
Okay,
on
you
track
have a
with a
wide-
completion for enough yardage
Let
for a
me
first
in.
down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. That is caught. And he is going to
All right,
have
there
the
we go.
Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now whistles
JC, you the
come in.
only
We're
one
gonna get a
watching.
timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2
Put the top in
remaining
the chat
as they burn
because
one
I
here
can't hear
in
you
this
guys
3rd
voice.
quarter.
But you can hear me, so that's good. Why did I click the throw? I don't care. I'm
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Why?
Right back to him for 20 and a first.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle,
I don't know why number 16 was trying to freaking.
Third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Down inside the 40.
Who watching?
Go.
Who else is watching?
That's not been too bad for them, has it?
Jace, do you see his name? You know what his name is?
And now Burrow not enamored with the formation. Instead, he'll signal
Jace,
for a timeout.
type in my chat to see if you can like see these people's names. Type yes or no. I don't care.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6.
You know or not.
Burrow looking to pass. 18-yard line.
Go, bro.
Touchdown play. We're going to get a timeout here. So, boy, that's already the third they've burned.
Oh, so you see their names.
Timeouts now.
Okay.
We've even hit the fourth quarter. So,
that's
from
cool.
the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Run or pass.
Burrow gets this one quickly.
You just lost yardage.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Go. Get a team. Get a team.
18-yard touchdown, Brad. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
A screenshot.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it. And extend this lead out even further. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Bengals have recovered it. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Keep walking.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Are you watching? Not bad.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
From the 50, it's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
First down, Browns.
Chubb will get the call running left. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Watson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Touchdown, Browns. Elijah Moore. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns are able to claw one back.
I know.
Extra point by
They're being kind of weird.
And good. So they do get
they
one
keep
score
on
back, but still a long way to go here
leaving
in the third quarter.
And rejoining.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
See what I mean, Jace?
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's
in your bread basket, bro.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding management here on out.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in
illegal touching.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a
No,
touchdown.
there's no way that's going to be illegal touching again.
Sort this out.
That's interference. Defense.
Let's go.
Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass
I don't
interference
want
on
pass
the
interference.
defense.
I just want a
They
touchdown.
certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation,
I couldn't even see.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean,
Kick out of bounds.
yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot.
No.
No, okay.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out.
Does the big boy have the juice? There he goes again. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Bengals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
I'm going to instant replay that so you can see it, Jace, right here.
Expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Cleveland offense making their way out. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two...
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown.
Okay,
75 yards. And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that.
I hate the kick. Watch me, right? I hit the kicker and it didn't call.
Really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
I don't know. People keep on leaving Jordan. Leaving.
Offensive unit back out onto the field. We paid this
5 TDs.
Compliments already, but I mean they are deserving as they start another series to be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the fourth. Charles, it's really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this, but the absolute focus that they kept throughout in order to have this kind of a result. This is Super Bowl-esque, and they got to feel awfully good about what they put out there today.
Well, they have been
not just you now,
this
Jace.
Afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way across all phases of the game. They've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's has helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to
Mama,
as this game continues.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. His throw caught right around the 6.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 6 yards away.
Never hit the red.
Continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now Watson, that pass complete to Moore.
So that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Hello? I got...
To throw is Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The result, a first down as the quick slant gets him 14.
Now this is certainly one of the bigger losses
I'm pretty
that
sure
we're going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a counter, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
A run for Nick Chubb.
Fumble. And we got the fumble.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter
first down.
They take over following the fumble recovery.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now.
Let's
Their
go.
trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run
into the end zone. It's another
touchdown. I'm freaking 7 foot, 400 pounds.
Kinks on offense that they wanted to
fix.
I would say they're pretty well fixed.
Number 16 is 400 pounds, guys, 7 foot tall, and they still can't catch it. That's crazy.
If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to put on here in the fourth.
I think this
Jay. It just went from 6-1.
Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this, but to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though,
3.
karma's still out there, and sometimes has a way of catching up with you.
I had 6, and then it went down to 1. Now I have 3.
Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Where we stand right now in the fourth
72
quarter,
to
out of reach.
17.
And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This motivation to the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Throwing on third down, Watson.
Mama! Put it right here. Get not drop, Mama. Milk,
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Taylor now to return it.
Muscles him off. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10.
The Bengals set to take over.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives. And I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still, some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Now Burrow, he's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Burrow will throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
That's going to be caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
The Browns take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One last throw here for Watson. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off.
I know. There's 2 people watching me right now.
Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg still to this. It's been a tough game.
Now there's one. Is it just you?
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
You see the score?
Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
The game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's